Here we will review the greatest fights in the legendary career of the scariest middleweight since Marvin Hagler, the two-time unified middleweight champion of the world, Gennardy Triple G Golovkin. To kick off this episode of Greatest Fights, we will look at Golovkin's true breakout performance when he would defend his WBA title on American soil, as on the 19th of January 2013, Golovkin would fight the Ring Magazine's number 9 ranked light middleweight Gabriel Rosado, who is 25-1 with 13 knockouts to his name. Going into the fight, it had been said that Golovkin had agreed to a catch weight of 158 pounds for this fight, 2 pounds below the middleweight limit. Rosado would later reject these claims, stating that he would fight Golovkin at the 160 pound limit. Golovkin would put on a show-stealing performance on this night as he continued the stoppage streak with a TKO victory over Gabe Rosado. The fight would be halted when Rosado's cornerman would throw in the towel to save Gabe Rosado for another day after a brutal beating. Rosado had been battered throughout in the fight and was bleeding heavily from his nose and left eye. At the time of the stoppage, Golovkin led on all 3 judges' scorecards. Following the knockout train that Golovkin was on, it would be announced that Golovkin would next defend his WBA title against the middleweight veteran Curtis Stevens at the Madison Square Garden Theatre in Manhattan, New York. At the time of this fight, Stevens was ranked number 5 by the WBC and number 6 middleweight contender by the IBF. In front of 4,618 fans, Golovkin would successfully defend his middleweight titles against Stevens via an 8th round technical knockout as the Kazakh methodically broke down the American.
Left hook. 8 seconds in the round. He runs across the ring. Bangs Stevens into the ropes. 10 seconds to go in the round. Body shot.
And he followed it by an even better left hook that sent Curtis Stevens to the canvas. The first right hook was a great setup punch. It was a beautiful lead left hook.
As Golovkin jabs him into position in the corner, throws a right cross, gets in a left hook. 2 big right crosses by Golovkin. Body shot, left hook to the liver. Right hand upstairs.
Jab out would allow him to see what punches to throw.
Body shot by Stevens and another one. Presses. Oh, big body shot by Golovkin. Another body shot. Stevens pinned against the ropes. And now Stevens erupts with 2 good clean shots. And knocks Golovkin back.
And he fought that last right hand with the left hook.
It's a right hand. Golovkin lands an uppercut and a left hook. Golovkin knocking him back with the jab. Lands a right hand over the top. Stevens entering Golovkin's big stuff with big stuff of his own. Lands a left hook there. Big left hook by Stevens. Momentarily wobbled Golovkin.
Good hook by
Good left hook by Golovkin, right on the chin. Right cross.
Won all the rounds. Stevens is exposing him. Sergio Martinez is still very fast.
And good shots in this round. Now Golovkin with a body shot and a right cross. Good comeback uppercut and a right cross by Stevens. And the left hook. Golovkin trying to measure one more time. Golovkin, body shot, uppercut, right cross, right cross. Real fight as we get within 40 seconds of
the easy for him.
Another good combination for Gennardy as he pins Stevens in. And how do you have it?
Look at you, 6-0. Gennardy Golovkin. You know, Jimmy,
Georgia Bulldogs in football. His beautiful wife Barbara used to walk the perimeter of the upper deck.
Many shots by Golovkin in the last round, but here Stevens is trying his best to stay in the middle of the ring.
And now Golovkin tries to back him up again. And you heard Andre Rozier say it's not a good place for you. This is the corner where Golovkin has hurt him.
Golovkin's done a great job of here and there from Stevens.
And for Golovkin, though, he doesn't really have to be this close.
Good right hand.
The guy knocked him down with a punch. Submission. I don't see either guy submitting right now. And physical abuse. Golovkin so far is beating him on the physical abuse.
Yeah, but Stevens in the last minute has landed a flush left hook, a hard body shot with
Chin tuck, well, even if he doesn't always move his head. So he does get hit, but
really hard body shot by Golovkin. Yeah, it looks like if we get a knockout by Golovkin, it's going to be the submission of will variety.
Physically.
Tremendous left-hand body shots. Into the left shot, off the ropes. Harvey Dock watching.
Let's stop this one.
To stop the ref from stopping it.
Big right cross by Golovkin. Whipping Curtis Stevens into the corner. And he makes it out of round 8. And they're going to stop it in the corner.
Constant attack. He knew he had him hurt. He knew he was starting to show bad vibes from the punches, showing the effects of them on his face, on his body, the way he was reacting to him. So Gennardy just kept the attack up, and the referee realized that the kid Stevens looked like he didn't really want much.
Defeated Gennardy Triple G Golovkin.
It would then be announced that a deal would be agreed for Golovkin to defend his middleweight titles against another American in Willie Monroe Jr, who is 19-1 with 6 knockouts to his name. On the 16th of May 2015, in front of 12,372 fans, Golovkin defeated Monroe via a 6-round technical knockout to extend his KO streak to 20 consecutive knockouts.
Golovkin flashing some good defense so far in this first round, Roy. Avoiding those shots without wasting much energy, turning his shoulder. Like Chocolatito on the undercard.
The biggest problem Monroe has is he hasn't hit Golovkin with anything like hit him, or he can just have free-range target practice. And when he can have free-range target practice, that's what happens. Can't let Golovkin have free-range target practice at you because he's going to catch you sooner or later. And Monroe's still weary on his feet, and Golovkin won't give him room to think. He's constantly keeping the pressure on.
Golovkin's got 46 seconds left in the round. Oh, good shot by
Monroe. The best
Monroe.
shot that Monroe's landed this fight is that left
and
uppercut.
Another one. And Gennardy shakes it off and comes back. Right hand. One more shot upstairs. There it is.
Overhand right. Hurt him really bad.
Willie Monroe gets a momentary edge there as Jack Reese warned on the low blows. Combination's possible because his head stays up and his hands go down.
Yeah, he counters the right hook from Monroe with his own, or he won't be in this fight long. There you go.
Yeah. As I said,
a couple of good body shots by Monroe.
Put you down. You have to make him respect you, or he'll continue to walk through your punches until he gets the knockout. Well,
and ripping to the body as well as he can. And Golovkin comes back with a couple of body shots of his own. Landed for Gennardy. Another straight right hand lands for Gennardy.
Movement is not working for you. Stop moving and fight.
Gotta give him a 10-7 round for the 2 knockdowns in round number 2, Jim. So, that gives him a real big lead on the scorecards along the ropes where Gennardy catches him constantly. 3-0.
Right hook to the body early, but he didn't follow it up. If he'd have followed it up, it would have been a very impressive thing to see. Tough for him.
The minor upset already that Monroe's here.
Little punches, as we saw against Daniel Gill, Gennardy would walk through those little punches.
Those are big shots Monroe's hitting Golovkin with.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. He got to do that. Big punches.
He may not make it through the rest of the fight, but he certainly earned Golovkin respect.
Better puncher than we think he is. He just hasn't had a chance to really prove it. Throwing punches, do a jab and follow with a beautiful straight left hand. Probably one of the hardest shots we've seen Golovkin get hit with. And Golovkin just looked at him and said, yes.
I agree with Harold. I mean,
uppercut lands for Golovkin. Seemed to hurt Willie Monroe.
Maybe academic, but
hook high on the top of the head, hurt really bad, Jim. Every time. You can't let Golovkin just stalk you and hunt you like this.
Look at the hard left hand by Monroe.
I mean, Monroe is hitting Golovkin with shots where Golovkin's head is snapping and the sweat is flying.
And Golovkin once again motioning to him like, come on, keep firing.
On Monroe that he didn't counter back. There was another one.
This is where Golovkin has done damage before. Hard shot by Monroe.
has to deliver the same thing.
Golovkin took over the punch count leadership in the last round.
Oh,
again.
Hurt him with a right uppercut. Right uppercut hurt him really bad, Jim.
He's wobbled Monroe again.
Yeah, right uppercut.
He's got him against the ropes.
Oh, right uppercut hurt him really bad, and the hook just hurt him even worse. He's out of here.
Third knockdown.
You just beat it. You just beat it. You got to move faster. You want to continue?
His legs are
you
gone.
want to continue?
His legs are gone. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Willie Monroe says to Jack Reese, I don't want to continue.
So he took he gave a jab to take a big shot. Then that left uppercut hurt him really bad right there. Followed by that left hook right there, right behind the ear. That really was the finishing punch. He had his opponent done. To an overhand right, followed by a left hook. Now he smells blood. He's on the attack, and he will not let up because he's relentless once he starts that attack.
Still undefeated and still the middleweight champion of the world, Gennardy Triple G.
Another devastating knockout win for Golovkin came of the former two-time world title challenger Matthew Macklin back on the 29th of June 2013. Macklin had only previously lost to the division's best in back-to-back world title fights against Felix Stern and Sergio Martinez in 2011 and 2012 respectively, in front of just over 2,000 fans, and being billed as Golovkin's toughest test to this date. Matthew Macklin wouldn't come close to the level that Gennardy Golovkin was operating at on this night. Going into the third, Golovkin landed a beautifully timed right uppercut followed by a left hook to the body that would ultimately cripple Macklin, who was in that much pain that he would be counted out at 1 minute and 22 seconds of the third round. It was announced in July of 2015 that Golovkin would be finally unifying the middleweight division against the IBF middleweight world champion David Lemieux, who was a heavy-hitting middleweight with a record of 34 wins and just 2 losses to his record, with 31 of his 34 wins coming by the way of knockout. The unification matchup would take place at Madison Square Garden in New York City on the 17th of October in 2015. Golovkin would go on to defeat Lemieux via an 8th round technical knockout to unify his WBA, IBO and his WBC interim middleweight titles with Lemieux's IBF title.
Jab lands again. Golovkin might have a chance to catch him with a power shot coming in. Body shot by Golovkin. Right hand lands. Right hand lands again. Knocks Lemieux into the ropes. Left hook for Golovkin. Right hand lands again. Body shot by Golovkin. Right on the solar plexus.
Wonderful left to the body.
And talk about getting hit. There was the left hook. And Lemieux is hurt. And here goes Golovkin. Looking to finish already in round number 4. Hammers Lemieux with another left hook. Straight right hand up the middle. Left hook again. And here we go.
Skills of Triple G. He throws a beautiful left hook while blocking a beautiful left hook at the same time. Lemieux threw his without defense.
Enormous power. Hard right hand for Golovkin.
Get hooked to the back of the head by Lemieux.
Hard right hand by Lemieux. Best punch of the fight so far. Vicious body shot with the right hand. Hard left upstairs. Body will never tip over too much to one side or another, and your feet will always be solid underneath you.
Oh, that body shot hurt him, Joe.
Down goes Lemieux, and Golovkin hit him once while he was down. First knockdown of the fight, and Lemieux is lucky that there are only a few seconds left in the round. He did get disqualified for that punch against Montel Griffin.
Might have got banned from boxing for that.
But for Golovkin, only the second time in his career he's tasted the canvas. There's another hard right hand by Golovkin. Lemieux backs into the ropes.
Try to win by disqualification.
Like Montel.
Somewhere Montel is watching and saying, no, I didn't do that. Knock Lemieux out.
Just who he is.
Another big left hook lands for Lemieux. Golovkin showing you he's got that chin.
He's promised a big drama show. That doesn't happen by itself.
uppercut for Lemieux. Golovkin catches him coming in with a left. Catches him coming in with a left again. And a right hand uppercut to punctuate the round.
Some hard on Lemieux.
Style. You see that Lemieux is regarded as model handsome.
Not at all. Good hook by Triple G.
Right hand over the top by Triple G. Supposed to do.
Good body
Good
shot.
body shot by Lemieux with the right hand.
Oh, good hook by Lemieux.
Hard right hand by Golovkin. Lemieux is hurt against the ropes.
Turn Lemieux sideways.
Gennardy's got him cornered. Another leg.
Punches landed against the fighter. In a sense, that fighter's the toughest guy he's fought.
Exactly. Good right hand by
Hard left hook. Hammered Lemieux. Good right hand by Lemieux, but the uppercut by Golovkin drives him back into the ropes. The body shot hurt him again. Steve Willis is going to stop the fight. Technical knockout for Golovkin in the 8th.
There's a one-sided, lopsided, mismatch beatdown.
He throws that jab, beautiful overhand right. Another jab, right hand, left jab, another right hand.
We never talked about the footwork, Roy, the closing down the ring, but that's another big part of this.
That was the body shot, and there you saw him look.
Yeah, the body shot really
And that's
ended
why
it.
the referee stopped the fight.
Yeah.
He should have taken a knee there if he wanted to continue.
Middleweight champion of the world, Dame Gasparar, Gennady Triple G.
Gennardy Golovkin would face his toughest test to this date when he would defend his unified middleweight crown against the WBA regular middleweight champion Daniel Jacobs, who had just returned to boxing in true inspirational fashion when he was able to survive cancer to go on to win the middleweight championship of the world. And this toughness from Jacobs would certainly show on this night, as this was the first time that Golovkin had fought 12 rounds in his professional career. The fight was an action-packed affair as Golovkin's ring control, constant forward pressure and effective jab led to a 115 to 112, 115 to 112 and a 114 to 113 unanimous decision victory for Golovkin, ending his 23-fight knockout streak, which dated back to November of 2008.
Let's see if he'll cut loose. Starting to land most of his shots now. These are hard jabs right on the chin.
Beautiful jabs.
Uppercut.
And being very smart on his attack.
Jacobs trying to answer back now. Got his bearings. Wants to land something hard.
Causing some problems because if the jab keeps landing,
Left hook lands for Golovkin. Right hand as well. Jacobs firing.
see him in the southpaw position. This shot was the one that really took him right down right away. That was the big shot. Then he went down from the second.
It started to really do damage. Can Jacobs actually fight with him?
Golovkin landing the right hand again.
Yes.
And a fierce body shot. Trying to fight him.
Yes. Good body shot.
Great body shot by Golovkin.
And why would Danny turn back southpaw? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's how he got knocked down. That's crazy. Good body shot. He knows what to do against anything.
Good left hook by Jacobs. Reaching for Golovkin. Another combination.
He coming counter the jab with the overhand right on the button. Best punch landed in that round.
Jacobs erupting sporadically. Certainly hasn't given up by any means.
Winning his fight by a little bit against Pirov.
You have no sense of urgency because all you gotta do is catch him again.
Now Golovkin moves in on the southpaw standing feet.
hook.
Right hand for Golovkin.
A right hook out of the southpaw position.
Now Golovkin lands another right hand, driving Jacobs into the corner, and Jacobs fights a few times early in his career.
How about lose decision? That's never happened.
That has not happened. That's exactly right.
That was good defense by Danny Jacobs.
We've already seen one Already seen one fighter with an epic unbeaten career lose for the first time.
Golovkin's best punches, but if he doesn't hurt him, then it works.
Right, it seems to be when Triple G does his best work.
Exactly.
Golovkin attacking a little more in this round. Tastes a few body shots from Jacobs as the result. Good right hand by Jacobs.
Best combination of the night for Jacobs.
Tonight, this is a competitive fight.
Oh, good shot.
Hard right hand by Golovkin. Jacobs took it perfectly. The 8th round. Uppercut for Golovkin, partially blocked. Lands a 1-2. One more combination.
One jab, hook, jab, hook, and followed by right hand. Not many fighters can do that, Jim. On the
Coordinated athlete to do
Triple G
that.
land a beautiful overhand right, and that's where that extra 180 pounds. Good shot by both fighters.
So he made the 160-pound limit fair and square, and then he's usually winning most of the rounds.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he's still used to seek and destroy. He's not used to having to outpoint and outbox nobody.
Than anybody has during the 23 knockout streak.
Oh, good uppercut
by Golovkin. Right hook by Jacobs.
Shots.
Oh, good right uppercut.
Uppercut by Golovkin. Right hand by Golovkin. He's going to work, showing a sense of urgency, and got a little hop.
Good jab.
Backs him into a corner.
Good jab. That might have hurt him.
Momentarily got him in trouble. Good jab. Golovkin with a chance to do something, but the round is going to come to a close.
Beautiful right uppercut. Right up under Danny Jacobs' left hand that didn't cause no problems yet. Jab of the night by Triple G. A hard power jab right there, right down the middle. That shot.
Last round he went to the body, and that opened up further punishment upstairs.
Let's see what Harold Letterman thought about it. What's your unofficial scorecard say, Harold?
Okay, Jim, I've got it 5 rounds to 4. 86, 84, Gennardy Golovkin.
Big shot.
Jim, this fight is a close fight. 5 rounds to 4, Gennardy Golovkin.
Jacobs landed some big hooks throughout most of his
Good
career.
hook by Danny. Another good hook by Danny.
Give and take by both fighters.
Good
Uppercut by Golovkin.
Oh, good hook by Danny.
In a packed Madison Square Garden,
Trading shots.
and the local kid climbs off the deck and does this.
Fantastic. Body shots by Jacobs. Mike Tyson came a cropper against Buster Douglas in Tokyo. Golovkin, because of his dominance, has been compared to Tyson.
Good hook.
Beyond the shadow of a doubt that that's exactly what he's been.
You got to be really careful here because Golovkin is really throwing some big shots.
And so is Daniel.
Good jab, good uppercut by Golovkin.
That's what I'm talking about, Max. But he's guessing when he's not set.
Jacob Triple G on the angle.
Oh, good right hand
Great
by
right
Jacobs.
hand,
Wow.
pipe by Jacobs.
Wow. Oh, good shot by Gennardy.
Urgency is Golovkin.
Oh! One of these big punches produces a knockdown. It could seal the fight one way or another.
Good right hand by Triple G.
Gennady Golovkin, a.k.a. Triple
Gennardy Golovkin would win a total of 5 major world titles in his career and at one point be crowned as the sport's #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world and was truly the scariest man on the planet. With all that Golovkin has achieved, he will go down as one of the greatest middleweights that this great sport has ever seen.